All right, let's dive into one of my favorite spots in Rome, Campo de Fiori. Now, you might just see it as another pretty Roman square, but trust me, it's so much more than that. This place is like Rome's living room, a living, breathing stage with a serious dual personality. So let's get into what makes it so incredibly special.
And this is what's so wild about it. It's literally like visiting two different piazzas in one. By day, it's just a complete sensory explosion. We're talking a vibrant, chaotic, totally authentic morning market. But then, as soon as the sun goes down, all that disappears and the square transforms. It becomes the absolute heart of Roman nightlife.
But to really understand this place, you have to look past today's happy-go-lucky vibe. We need to dig into its surprisingly dark past, which clashes big time with its beautiful name. So, Campo de Fiori, what does that even mean? It literally translates to field of flowers. And can you believe it? Back in the Middle Ages, this whole area was just a meadow, a field full of wildflowers. It sounds so peaceful, right? Almost poetic. But that simple origin story was about to get a whole lot more complicated.
Okay, so let's walk through this transformation. For a long time, it was just that wildflower meadow. Then, boom, 1456, Pope Calixtus III paves it over. And that's when things take a pretty dark turn. It becomes the go-to spot for public executions. The most famous one, Giordano Bruno, burned at the stake right here in 1600. It's kind of hard to imagine, right? It wasn't until way later, in 1869, that the city moved the food market over from Piazza Navona, and it started to become the lively place we see today.
And right in the center of it all, you can't miss him. That's Giordano Bruno. He was this philosopher, a friar, whose ideas were, let's just say, way ahead of his time. He challenged the church on some of its biggest beliefs, and for that, he was burned alive for heresy, right on this spot. Fast forward almost 300 years, and they put up this statue. And get this, it's deliberately positioned to stare defiantly right at the Vatican. Talk about a powerful statement. And if you look at the base of the statue, the inscription just gives you chills. It says, "To Bruno, from the age he divined, here where the fire burned." I mean, wow, it really hits you. This place, so full of life now, was once a stage for incredible suffering and a clash of huge ideas.
All right, let's shift gears. From that somber history, let's jump into the vibrant, chaotic, amazing place it is today. And that all starts with the morning market ritual, a truly, truly authentic Roman experience.
Man, the moment you step into the market, your senses just go into overdrive. You've got the crazy colors of all the produce under those classic striped umbrellas. You hear the vendors shouting back and forth. And then there's the smell. That intense, amazing smell of pecorino cheese just everywhere. This right here is real Italian life. It's messy, it's fascinating, and it is 100% alive.
Okay, so here's the pro tip. How do you shop here like a real Roman and not a tourist? A lot of stalls are for tourists, let's be honest. But the gems are still there. If you're looking for incredible seasonal fruits and veggies, you go to Christina's stand. For chicken, it's got to be the historic Arelli Butcher Shop. That amazing cheese, you pop over to Antica Cacchiara nearby. And then, the grand finale, you grab some life-changing pizza bianca from the one and only Antico Farno.
And then, the switch flips. As the afternoon wears on, you start to see it happen. It's like a well-oiled machine. The market stalls get packed up, the cleaning crews swoop in, and you can just feel this whole new energy start to bubble up for the night.
But before you settle in for the evening, listen up, because this is probably the most important tip I'm going to give you. You see all those tables looking all inviting, right? Be careful. The places directly on the piazza are almost always tourist traps. I'm talking overpriced drinks, mediocre food. It's just not the real deal. To get the good stuff, you literally just have to walk a few steps off the main square.
So, where should you go? Let's get into the insider's guide. These are the spots tucked away in the side streets where you'll actually find the locals.
All right, let's break it down. Instead of those overpriced piazza bars, you're going to go to a place called Open Bulletin for amazing Italian craft beer. Instead of some generic trattoria, find the hidden Argote Speakeasy for incredible cocktails. And for a truly fantastic Roman dinner, you're booking a table at either Hosteria Grappolo d'Oro or the famous La Carbonara. You can't go wrong.
And we cannot talk about food here without talking about pizza al taglio. That's pizza by the slice. Now forget everything you know about round Neapolitan pizza. This is a whole different beast. It's thin, it's crispy, and it's baked in these huge rectangular trays. The place to go, the holy grail, is Antico Forno, right on the square. You gotta try the classics, pizza bianca, that's just with olive oil and salt, or pizza rossa, with a simple, perfect tomato sauce.
Okay, next up, the absolute queen of Roman street food, supli. What are they? Oh, just little balls of heaven. They're fried rice balls, usually with a tomato and meat sauce, and then in the middle, the best part, is this heart of melted mozzarella. They are so, so good. Seriously, you could do a supli tour around here, and a great place to start is Supplizio, just a stone's throw from the piazza.
Okay, so hopefully you're feeling ready to tackle the Campo yourself. Let's wrap this up with a super practical guide to make sure you get the most out of your visit.
So, how do you get there? Honestly, walk. It's the best way. You're right in the middle of everything, just a 5 or 10-minute wander from Piazza Navona or the Pantheon. But if you're coming from a bit further out, there are plenty of buses. The 40 and 64 are good bets. Or, if you're in Trastevere, just hop on the number 8 tram. It'll drop you off just a short walk away.
All right, just a few final pro tips to keep in mind. The market? It's open Monday through Saturday from about 7 in the morning till 2 in the afternoon. My advice? Go early. That's when the magic happens. And remember, it is completely shut down on Sundays. Also, a quick word on safety. It gets packed, especially at night. So just be smart, watch your stuff, and keep an eye out for pickpockets.
So there you have it. It's a place with so many layers, isn't it? It's a meadow, a marketplace, a memorial, a party, all in one spot. It really is the perfect snapshot of Rome itself. Complex, beautiful, a little chaotic. So the real question is, when you go, which Campo de Fiori will you discover?